Okay, now there's a few more things we could do in the overworld first before we get to... Okay, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm doing the ranking fight now, I swear. You can stop screaming at your screens now. Let's take out the Bloodberry. And immediately switch because I have a new weapon. Yeah. Recognize this sword? You should. It's a replica of the sword you get at the end of the last game. Except obviously it's a lot weaker because they're not going to give you a sword that powerful right at the beginning. Right now the game's explaining ecstasy, which I've already covered. Yeah, Tiger. Alright, enough tutorials. Let's get into the action. Even on bitter mode, these guys are just cannon fodder. Oh, don't worry, there'll be stronger enemies later. There's actually quite a bit more enemy types in this game than there was in the first No More Heroes. Oh shit, this guy's kicking my ass. None of that. Okay, we've almost got ecstasy mode. And then much hell will be raised. Yeah, a bunch of guys just jumped into the glass ceiling. Why do you ask? Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. We're all screwed now. Ecstasy mode may seem a little cheap. You know, especially since you can use it on bosses, but it's really not as cheap as you think it is. Because one hit for most of the bosses on bitter mode, and your ecstasy meter is just framed completely, like it is right now. So it's not something to rely on in boss battles. You mostly just get it when fighting normal enemies, which aren't usually hard anyway. Even on bitter mode. And granted, like I said, there's going to be stronger ones later that'll probably hurt me a bit, but there's not really any threat of me actually dying on one of the stages. Now watch me die on one of the stages just to prove me wrong. Ah, there we go. That magazine was a instant ecstasy refill. And yes, it was a porn magazine. Travis gets the same feelings from reading porn as he does from killing people. Just let that sink in for a second. Huh. Wonder why the game's reminding us about the emergency evade. Oh well, I'm sure it's nothing important. Let's just go down this hallway and roll! Roll away! There's a freaking helicopter with a bazooka right outside that window. And now it's gone. Okay, I just wasted it completely. Damn muscle memory. Oh well, he was the gun guy. He needed to die. Just like the first No More Heroes, the gun guys take priority. And if you pay attention to the minimap, you'll notice that the gun enemies are marked with a special cross symbol to differentiate them from the other enemies. So the developers clearly realized they want to kill them first. I remember that there's a chest at the other end of this hall. I don't remember what's inside of it, but it's probably not going to be anything useful. But just out of curiosity. Oh, okay, health. Didn't really need it, but oh well. Now, in this chest is something more important. Oh, it's money. Never mind. Now, in this chest is something more important. Obtained a guitar. Remember what I said earlier that the trading cards have been replaced? Well, this is what they've been replaced by. Basically just various collectible items. Which I prefer because these collectible items decorate your motel room when you get them. Which is pretty cool. Except these UAA killer collections. These don't really seem to do anything. They just contribute to you getting 100%. Which is kind of disappointing. There's one of those for every boss fight in the game, so I was hoping that when you get them, you unlock like bios or something. Just like figurines, posters, anything to remember them by. I don't know. Kinda lazy. Again. Okay, so I've got ecstasy mode now, but I'm not going to use it quite yet. You'll see why in just a moment. Provided that I don't lose it. Okay, that was friggin' badass. And this is why I was saving the ecstasy mode. See that? That's 3 gun guys. And now it's 3 fucked guys. Nice, 2 and 1. And that's it for this room. Oh, battery power up. Like I needed that. Level's not quite over yet. There's still a bit more. Luckily, I think right in here is... yeah, another ecstasy power-up. Which I'm not going to use quite yet. You know what? Fuck it. I don't need to conserve it. I'm not gonna die here. Oh, right over here are the new enemy type. I call these the big fisty guys. Oh, and they have this obnoxious habit of sneaking up behind you and grabbing you. So yeah, they're kind of annoying. But it looks like they're the only ones left. Oh, never mind. I forgot that more spawn. Oh, I almost had ecstasy again. Yes. Come on. No. You guys suck. There we go. You cannot stop the inevitable. Well, that was fun. That's the entrance to the boss. Which is gonna have to wait. Because first, like usual, there's some power-ups outside. Which I don't need. And there's also the save point.